If you are Igbo man, you should be worried to hear this.
Inyamurai about sun sayi Biafra, Yarba about su yi Oduduwa Republic, mu ko in Najeriya in su canza mata suna muka yi.
Ƙasar nan ta rabu. Oduduwa su ɗauki nasu, Biafra su ɗauki nasu, mu musulmi mu ɗauki namu. A raba ta.
In order to achieve the final separation of the Igbo from the rest of Nigeria,
we will stop in a short while from now the supply of food stuffs from the north to the other part of Nigeria.
And this is how GGN is responding to this threat to ignite food revolution in Igbo land.
We're right here. You need to watch this video to the end because many of you do not understand what is driving us in GGM. You're welcome back again. This is Temi Associated Peters, your advocate for good governance and also driving the vision of GGM food revolution. Makande na say, give us Biafra, give us Biafra. Hear it from the Arewas. They are good to go.
Wai misa ba a raba ƙasa ga don Allah a ba kowa tashi. Inyamurai about sun sayi Biafra, Yarba about su yi Oduduwa Republic, mu ko in Najeriya in su canza mata suna muka yi.
A ra'ayina da masu ra'ayi irin nawa, ƙasar nan ta rabu. A raba ta kawai. A raba ta. Oduduwa su ɗauki nasu, Biafra su ɗauki nasu, mu musulmi mu ɗauki namu. Wallahi wannan shine solution. A raba ta. A raba ƙasar wannan shine ra'ayinmu, a raba ta.
How to party?
I like Araba too.
Let's do Araba. And go Araba. Let everybody collect Araba and go Araba and Araba ourselves.
In fact, you're right.
Yes.
You're right too.
Araba. The majority carry the votes.
in the present circumstance in which the Igbo, by taking up arms against the Nigerian state for the third time, have foreclosed every hope for the rest of us to continue coexisting with them as one nation. 2, in order to achieve the final separation of the Igbo from the rest of Nigeria, we demanded the National Assembly to organize a referendum.
From today, if nothing has been done between today to the next 21 days, if nothing has been done, then we will have no option than to outrightly stop everything that is moving from the north to the eastern part of Nigeria. So we will take a just course. And we are saying enough is enough. Therefore, the meeting today is resolving to take an action. And that action will culminate and also stop. In a short while from now, we're making a formal announcement of the short supply of food items to other parts of Nigeria from the north.
But did you hear the line where he threatened you of one thing that our people have overlooked? Food production.
We will stop in a short while from now the supply of food stuffs from the north to the other part of Nigeria.
That the only thing the north can pride themselves is food production in a land that is desert encroached. Whereas where we came from, God blessed our homeland, but we abandoned it and pursuing immediate quick turnover and immediate gratification and money making. Our people, there is danger. Not only about shouting, break up Nigeria, give us Biafra. Of course, definitely Biafra is here and must happen. But are we ready? Can we feed ourselves? If there is anything that happened in Nigeria today, can we feed ourselves? It is too bad that anytime this issue comes up for the north, they will threaten to cut food away from you. Cut off food supply from the north. As a people who were killed in their millions during the Biafran War, with starvation, with hunger, at the time when we were even food sufficient to a good extent, where food is being exported from Igbo land to other parts of Nigeria, at that time we were starved. How much more now that we are now importing every food we eat from the north. And since after that war, because of failure of leadership in Igbo land, they never made it a top priority to make sure that at any time Igbo land will be food sufficient. That is because we have charlatans as leaders, people who have no vision, people who have not learned their lesson. But we are not giving up, and that is why GGM is driving this crusade for agricultural food revolution in Igbo land.
On the house and family. I need the family. I'm going to go all this so carry come. And now I look good no drop worker. So you are worker.
Wow. Now wow. I better say that.
But this man on a biogas. Yeah, age even in a biogas.
Okay.
Yeah, gas age so I need your group, you know. So anything I wanna
that thing in MC. Bread, wheat.
Sugar.
Okay, kind of about. Okay.
Sugar.
Ego di novia. Ya ka ina ejevu. Germany ka ino. Boss kwa Stuttgart. No aba ego na akọ obodo. Okay, ka ina m di ya. Anya na eto nna ba ya bi.
Mana ịmakwa n'ihi.
Onwe ebe eji eme. Alo me. Na eni ana ụmụnne. O ya ka esizi, e ka ngesizi Germany wee wenatakwazi ya. O ka ọ dị mma ka anyị na-ana efi Igbo. Nlisi anyị na ọgbụ ije a. Honestly,
oh, the Aisha came. I open over Australia Park. We go see the evening. Over Australia in the park.
Wow. I want to buy you soon. You or body.
I walk. We go see. We go see the night.
Yeah.
I'm more.
Wow. And I cannot come and give you that. Wow.
They are so much back here.
All feed.
We also.
Okay, you back up. We
also. I caught back. I caught. Yeah, we put it to like us one. You know, she swear. One if we want to, stretch your back here. You know.
Yeah, can the Fulani do a better buan in a van? She like a papa.
That would never go to ask. Park here.
Only just we are so a park here is about feed.
Salad. Down the West salad. Okay. Salad they have a specialist.
Wow. In Caribbean, I didn't know a greenhouse.
Oh, greenhouse. No,
go for that.
They had the thing. Salad they can actually go there.
Okay.
Wow. Finito belly just translate.
Okay.
You know.
Wow. That greenhouse under.
Greenhouse now.
The walk a line up ever. Hey, where do you? A person and daughter they manufactured food. Yeah. Sugar. Look at the go field. Can you imagine?
That's the annual.
Okay. Okay, I know I did have.
Okay,
I call you and align it.
I can go to no the office and you get Gushing Kenko.
Look at greenhouse. Oh,
then greenhouse.
Unafulia. That be another. I knew butcher over. Look at yeah, farmland kind on the area. When I'm afraid.
Yeah, touch a more canina, not you. But if you kg as.
Eh?
And I've really. Gịnị ka ejikwa n'ihe?
Ndị a na-eri ọka.
Eri ọka. O nwere nke a na ebe a niile wee anụmanụ ka eji ya azụ.
Can you imagine? Ọka dị na.
Nke ahụ nke eji eme beer.
Okay.
Vice eji eme beer. Nke and aqua flood.
Ị na-aṅụ wetara nwa mbọ na-ekwu ya ebe a.
Ọka iwe niile. Ihe ga feed anụmanụ. Ndị
be anyị asị na ha erichego anụmanụ wee ribe. Lekwa na
ọzọ n'ọrụ anyị. Anyị na-akọ ihe, anyị nwa na-akọ ihe niile.
Madam, wetara nwa mbọ jụrụ oyi na-ekwu ya ihe a, ọkụ ya ka eji arụ ya. Nnekwa na ọkwa n'ime ọkwa fam ka anọ na ya.
Ịhụrụ ya adịghị efi ka a na-akpọta ọnọ ebe a taba ihe a. Ewu ka esi wee gaidi. Eletrik dị n'ibe anyị hụrụ.
Ọkwa dis cables a ga
ọ dị izi itinye ọ batrị ka eji etinye anụ bịa ịta na ya ọ shọkụ onye machi ya azụ.
Okay.
You know this name
low voltage here this thing. Afunugo me online.
So anụmanụ ọ kpọbata
atacha nwe ihe eme ka a ga-esi apụ. I know within that cycle. N'ezie n'anya. Una na-afịa. Nke a ọka. Una na-afịa.
Na potato anyị kọrọ. N'anya you are potato. Irish potato.
Wow.
You know, nyawu ibe niile a juru ebe a ịwụkọ ha.
Wee gbago ihe niile.
Ya ọka nkụ na ịta ya. Irish potato bụ ibe niile ya gwara ntụ ọrụ m ụzọ ọka nkụ.
Ndị be anyị na anyị na-agbara onwe unu Christmas unu na-afịa. Unu ga-ama ha many of us na.
Anyị kọrọ ibe niile. Ịwụkọ ọ dị. Ebe a
adị ekwu ya ekwu. Look at that, because
walk mgbe ofu ite na one ka ihe atatacha GPS na na-atọ gịnị ka ihe ata ibe ọ maka eji aka wee tii na na-abịa wee kọrọ ya
nekwa na ya biko nekwa na ya nekwa acres of land unu anaghị eme state side ndị kete kpalachasala anya ebe niile ya uche steeti na Nigeria. Ka a na-akọpụtagoro ibe a na-eli asọkwa na ama n'ala ụlọ mana a ga na-akọpụta ibe a na-eli ọwara anyị pịara ebe a naanị iyi ibe niile n'ebe a dị productive.
Potato, Irish potato ka ọ dị ya juru ọsha niile.
Chere ka elu ebe m ga-arịtu arịtu. We're right here. My tour of Europe is just to make sure we achieve this purpose. And we must. And it is our responsibility. We are not looking at government anymore. We are not looking upon any political leader in the southeast to do that for us. Because it is obvious they are not interested and they don't care. And I must tell you, you must understand that this invasion in Igbo land is intentional to make sure that if there is any atom of try for us to produce what we eat, it will be destroyed. How would you explain Fulani people going about different farms and communities recording their devastating impact on agricultural produce in Igbo land and in the southern region of Nigeria? Do you think they are doing it carelessly? It is intentional to achieve a particular purpose. And they are being sponsored to do that. Because there is no rationale for them to be doing that and also recording it with pride. And there has not been any consequence. That is because there is an intention for them to make sure you don't produce what you eat. You depend on them solely for food. You get the point? But it is our responsibility because it is a war against our people. We must understand that and sometimes publish on the social media. What we need in Igbo land today is what GGM is doing as a cooperative, just like they are doing it even in Germany, in France, in other developed countries. They come together as cooperative, as groups. Intentional farming. That is what we need in Igbo land. And when you have an intentional farming, there is no way any malam or any futajalon can step their foot in your farmland. It's not possible. With what you are preparing on ground, let them come. On the social media. Let me just keep it at this and admonish our people that it is time for us to engage in massive, radical food revolution in Igbo land. And that is why you need to start calling the numbers on the screen. Start investing. It is not just only about division and the ideology we are driving, but it's also an economic boom for our people. Because as long as human being is existing on the face of the earth, there is no more profitable venture you can do, especially those of you living in diaspora, will engage in than in organized farming like GGM is piloting. And we are committed to this because we are cultivating dreams, and definitely we are harvesting success. I still remain Suchelot Peters, your advocate for good governance, and I expect you to start calling the numbers on the screen, reach out and be part of this agricultural revolution and investment in Igbo land. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.